Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 6 of the regular season, where the Astros lose 6-3. I was wrong on what the score would be. What I was correct in that there would be 3 runs scored by one of the parties. Yeah, so I was asked earlier about this, mostly as a joke. How are you going to positively spin it? And I'm going to give you the positive that I have for this game. All right now. So if you are here for positivity and upbeatness, here you go. God, I love Jose Altuve. What an absolute offensive dynamo. And even regardless of what the team is doing, at any point, when they're good, when they're bad, when they are at their very worst or at their very best, one constant always will remain. A light in the darkness, a saving grace for this organization throughout everything. Jose Altuve is unbelievably great at the sport of baseball. A pair of base hits today. He just is always there. By God, I love Jose Altuve. And, you know, Framber Valdez did have some pretty okay swing and miss stuff. 14 swings and misses today. That's not too shabby. That's something that you like to see. Usually that means that you're probably going to pitch a pretty good performance. We are now out of the portion of the event where I talk about the positives. The Astros have not yet scored a 4th run in a game. The Astros are still, to this point, getting out RBI'd by a singular man in Chicago named Kyle Tucker. And today you get another game where you don't just score 1. You scored 3 runs today. Congratulations. That's still pretty terrible all said and done. Your pitching staff gets eaten alive. Let me rephrase that. Your Framber Valdez gets eaten alive. The FIP gods came for him, and he got beat to hell. 5 innings, 5 runs, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Or two home runs. He picked up 9 strikeouts, pardon me. Gave up 6 hard hit balls. Framber got knocked around all day long. And he couldn't really find the zone. His stuff was wild. That did result in him getting swings and misses and strikeouts, but it was also wild in the fact that he walked almost a batter per inning and gave up a run per inning. He was very, very, very not good. Obviously, he was great in the first game. However, this thing is kind of bound to happen every once in a while because sometimes he just can't find the zone. Contreras was good. Picked up a pair of strikeouts in his inning. Ryan Gusto. Beautiful. 4 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Did give up the 1 home run in his, 2 innings, but also I cannot be bothered to really care all that much. And Rafael Montero got a strikeout in an inning of work. I said my piece about Montero the other day. Dude, it was Framber for a large part of it. But I can't even really still be that mad all said and done at Framber Valdez. Because, well, yes, 5 runs in 5 innings is very bad. Dude, when they went up at 1.2-0, I pretty much was like, oh, it's over. Like, it's done. And same time, friend of the channel, Noah, hits me with the, after the second inning, they're down 5-0. It feels like the game's already over because I can't envision the offense right now scoring 6 runs. This offense, that reflects incredibly poorly upon them. Not because they can't do it late in the season, but they can't do it early in the season. And you know why they can't do it? You look at them. They are aimlessly lost. You have Jose Altuve, who is doing well. You have Chas McCormick, who is at least mediocre, at the very least. I think he's having a fine start to the season. I think he deserves more playing time. And, he's had a couple of back-to-back starts, so maybe he's going to start getting that, which would be cool. But you have a large chunk of the offense that just can't do anything. Jeremy Pena is batting 105. Isaac Paredes is batting 150. Yordan Alvarez is batting 150. And then you have a couple of the other guys. Big guy that you bring in and guy you expect to take a massive step forward. Christian Walker's only batting 250. And Yainer Diaz is only batting 269. Oh, wait a second. I'm getting called by somebody. Those are their OPSs. Christian Walker is hitting 125 and Diaz is hitting 111. I still believe that both of them are very, very good. I do not have long-term fear in these players. However, at the moment, you got a problem here. And it's that it is the equivalent, while everyone else is taking torpedo bats to the plate, it is as if they are walking up with a number 2 pencil. They can't hit anything. Almost everyone struck out today. The only person who did not record a strikeout was Brennan Rodgers. Altuve struck out. Paredes struck out. Alvarez struck out. Walker struck out 3 times, brother man. Diaz struck out. Pena twice. DeZenzo twice. Chas McCormick 3 times. He walked at least and scored a run. The offense can't do anything. And here is why, despite the fact the pitching staff gave up 6, I'm just kind of not bothered by that. They haven't scored all year. Like, yeah, sometimes your pitching staff is going to get hit around a lot. If the offense had been keeping up their end of the bargain to this point, I would have been like, man, you know, yeah, pitching staff's kind of got to pick you up some of these times, but they haven't. The offense has not helped the pitching staff in a single one of their games. The pitching staff is the only reason in some of the games you've even been remotely close in said game, and it is a loss series against a team that you were able to pretty much contain for the entirety of it, but it ends up getting away from you because you physically cannot score runs. And tomorrow is also an afternoon start time, so following this performance, you don't even get any extra rest. It's also at 4:10 tomorrow on the travel day. Great job, scheduling department, by the way. 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central, up in Minnesota against the Twins. The Astros are sending Hunter Brown to the mound, and the Twins are sending Joe Ryan to the mound. I'll be here very later tomorrow night to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.